What's going on, everybody? We're back again with Dokkan Battle. Today we have the EZA details for AGL Super Saiyan Gogeta and the Broly, Super Saiyan Broly, Full Power Broly from the Broly movie. They are getting their EZA either tonight or tomorrow. Can't remember. But we're going to start off going over their current kits and then going through their EZA details. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. And hit that notification bell so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Let's go ahead and start with Super Saiyan Gogeta. His current leader skill is Movie Heroes category Ki +3, attack 170%, HP and defense 150%. Or Fusion category attack Ki +3, attack 170, and HP defense 130%. His current passive skill, attack and defense 100%, attacks effective against all types, medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, which is just a 30% chance to evade, and transform when conditions are met. The conditions are down here. To transform to Gogeta Blue, it's from the 5th turn of battle. Whenever he shows up, either the 5th or 6th turn, he will turn into Gogeta Blue. We'll go into that as well because that is also going to get some new details as well. And then last one, and right now the 12 key is greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage to enemy. Now when he transforms to Gogeta Blue, these stay the same up here for the leader skill. Attack and defense plus 130% instead of 100. Performs a critical hit when attacking, so every attack is a crit. You do not need to build this guy with crit. Should only be building him with full dodge or full additional, or a mix of the two of those. You do not need crits, especially once he transforms. You will never need it. High chance of evading enemies' attack, so this goes up to 50%. And then the super attack greatly raises attack for 3 turns and causes immense damage to an enemy. They have great links: Saiyan Warrior Race, Warrior God, Super Saiyan Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Fuse Fighter, Over in a Flash, also in some great categories. Going to be supporting the Fusion, Fused Fighters, and Power Beyond Super Saiyan, which do need some buffs, so he will be very helpful for that. We're going to go over to Twitter here. We have the EZA details here. So the new leader skills, Movie Heroes or Fusion category, Ki +3, HP, attack, and defense up to 170%. So HP and defense are getting the extra 40%. Attack is staying the same. The new passive is Ki +2 and attack and defense plus 140. So at the Super Saiyan stage, he's getting an extra 40% attack and defense, and gains an additional attack and defense plus 50% when attacking. So he's going to be getting a lot of attack and defense. So that's actually really nice. He's getting the 40 and then another 50% here. Attacks effective against all types still. High chance to evade enemies. So he's going up from 30 to 50% in the regular Gogeta form, and then transforms when conditions are met. The conditions aren't changing from anything I've seen, so it's still going to be 5 turns from the start of battle. Super attack is going to greatly raise attack and raise defense, both for 1 turn, and cause immense damage. So getting a really good buff even at the Super Saiyan stage, but then when he transforms, he's getting a passive Ki +3 and attack and defense plus 150%, so an extra 10%, and gain additional attack and defense for 50% when attacking. So that stays the same, but getting another 10% from the last transformation. Attacks are critical hits still. That hasn't changed. Great chance to evade enemy attacks. That puts him up to 70% for dodging enemy attacks. And then gains an additional Ki +2 and attack plus 50 for 4 turns after evading an enemy attack. That is going to be amazing. He probably won't be great in the hardest content in the game, but he's going to be really runnable on a lot of teams. He may even work really well on the Movie Heroes superhero team with Gohan and Piccolo. Super attack greatly raises attack and defense for 4 turns and causes immense damage. That hasn't changed. Also, shout out to Goresh for the translations on this. We're on his Twitter right now for the translations. Oops. Let's go up to the Broly one. And we'll switch over here to Broly. So Broly's current leader skill is Movie Bosses, Ki +3, Attack 170, HP and Defense 150, or Full Power, Ki +3, Attack 170, HP and Defense 130%. Passive skills currently Ki +6, Attack 130, and Defense 100, and transforming conditions are met. He greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to all enemies on his super. Transformation is transforms in full power starting from 4th turn from the start of battle. So 1 less turn to transform. And we're going to go to his transformed. So when he transforms, movie bosses, this is all staying the same for his movie bosses leader skill. He goes up to Ki +8, Attack 188, and Defense 120%. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, which is really nice. His super attack causes immense damage to enemy and massively lowers defense. He's also on very good links here: Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Prodigies, Berserker, Fierce Battle, Prepared for Battle, and Shocking Speed. He's going to be a nice buff for movie bosses, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Transformation Boost. Let's go ahead and look at his EZA details. So at his first starting stage, he's going up to movie bosses or full power category, Ki +3, HP, attack, and defense up to 170%, getting the same boost that the Gogeta is getting. His passive is changing to Ki +6 and attack and defense plus 150%, gain an additional attack and defense 120%, and perform an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super attack if there is 1 enemy at the start of turn. So for a lot of the harder content where you're facing 1 enemy, he's probably going to be pumping out a lot of damage, a lot of extra attacks, hopefully. He also gains an additional attack and defense plus 150% and perform an additional super attack if there are 2 or more enemies at the start of turn. So again, for other content where there's more enemies, he's also getting the 150% as well. So, and then transformation is still the same, 4 turns from the start of battle. Super attack greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to all enemies. And then when he transforms to full power, he's getting Ki +8, attack and defense plus 200%. Perform an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super attack. Gain an additional attack 200%, defense 100% if there is 1 enemy at the start of turn. So he should be pumping out a lot of damage and not a lot of, but maybe a couple of additionals. If you build him with additional, he might see a good boost in that. I'm wondering if you should build him with crit, though, because it doesn't look like he has any crit on his kits. Gogeta has the built-in crit, which is really nice, but again, with these attack stats, he may not need crit to put up really good damage. He also gains an additional attack and defense 120% if there are 2 or more enemies at the start of turn. So again, it's less than if there's only 1 enemy, but there's still a nice little boost there. Perform an additional super attack for the rest of battle, starting from the turn where this character has launched their 3rd super attack. Wow, okay. So he's going to be getting additional supers after he's supered 3 times in the battle, once he's transformed. So if you're in longer content, it's going to be multiple turns to get enemies down. This is actually really nice, being able to get guaranteed super attacks or additional super attacks for the rest of the battle. And his super attack raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage and massively lowers defense. I think he's going to be probably better for World Tournament than a lot of the harder content in the game, just because this seems like they built him for that. I think it's not disappointing. It's a little less than what Gogeta's getting. Gogeta looks like he might not be top 10 TUR in the game, but he's going to be runnable on a lot of content on some of the best teams in the game. So that's going to be the EZA details for the 2 of them. I'm excited for these 2 to release. I will be farming them up tonight or tomorrow whenever it releases. But that's going to be it for the video. Let me know what you think about the EZAs down in the comments, and I will see you guys on the next video.